answers?
Boss Cowboy.
You can't handle the truth.
Bring real back. He be speaking his mind. Need the cash pronto. Throw in a session like Romo.
Boss Cowboy.
You want answers?
Where your voice matters.
Run it up, run it up.
You can't handle the truth.
Run it up, run it up.
Remember to like and subscribe.
What's up? So, listen, I said this literally as I was headed to the barbershop. I said this is going to happen. If anybody follow me, y'all already know. I told y'all that when I go to the barbershop, it was going to be some more breaking news about the Dallas Cowboys. And yes, indeed, they just signed Quinnen Williams. So, listen, man, if you've been following this channel, I told y'all, man, that I've been hitting. I hit some major predictions, like to the T, even knowing they was finna sign something within an hour. Now, what's really going on is that the Dallas Cowboys, and the reason why I'm able to predict all the stuff that I'm predicting is honestly is because it's about knowing kind of like the pulse of how the Dallas Cowboys move. And they're moving the way that they're moving is because it's intense pressure to fix this defense. So I've always said this, that your voice matters. And so when you've been watching patterns like I've been watching for some time, you really know that at the end of the day, it's the pattern of how we move as fans that yeah. What's up? What's up? What's up, Rebel? It's the pattern of how we move as fans that determine what's getting ready to happen. So that's why I was able to predict it, because once I start seeing and it becomes real clear, uh, that it's a lot of pressure on them. We got to remember that we are the customers. Like, it's a lot of people that take pride in believing we don't matter. But I know we matter, and I know we the customer, and I know any smart business owner is going to move like we matter. So it was too much noise for too long and too consistent that we needed to do something about this bad defense and how they're not helping this offense. So Jerry and Steven are going to be forced during times like this to be aggressive. That's why I always talk about it. I'm right on this. This is why we got to learn to move together and learn to move with ideas that really work too. Not crybaby stuff, but like real stuff. Like real stuff. So you gonna have some people that's gonna go out there and pander and say, yeah, they're moving different and all of this is. You gotta know why. If you don't know the why, then they go back to being passive. The why that they going out there and getting this defense like they're doing is because you make noise. And that's what it comes down to. When you make noise, they got to do what's best for their business. And it's always going to be best for their business to take care of the fans. And so I see one of the chats in here. It say, fire the damn DC. You right. So listen, I'm dropping a video at 4 o'clock Central. Listen, man. I'm getting tore up in this barbershop. It's cold as hell. That boy spray cold. That boy spray is cold. But listen to me. That's the next thing we need to push for together. Because I'm going to show y'all that Jerry is still trying to keep this Matt Eberflus dude. And he needs to be gone. And I'm going to go into a lot of detail. And it's going to be a quick video because y'all been loving that. These quick videos, y'all been really like blessing your boy gang. I got over 500 new subscribers in a week. And I ain't did nothing different but change out how I deliver my content. So listen, because I got a lot to say. I just need to break it down sometimes in bite size. Yeah, and then Rebel say, boss, I heard Mazi gone. Yeah, it would make sense for Mazi to be gone for Quinnen. It would. I mean, shout out to Mazi. I'm not in the camp of the people that was slandering him because it was slander. It was a lot of slander that was going on, Mazi, and people tried to accuse us of just trying to do contrary content. And it's like, well, if y'all really believe that, then anybody believe that should be willing to have a sit down with us in front of the film. Nobody would ever take that offer to actually sit down and have that discussion. So yeah, Mazi got to go, and I'm good. I'm glad Mazi gone because see, at some point you got to get out of an environment that's gonna continue to slander you. I'd rather you start over and get a clean slate and go around some people that's not gonna put mud on your name unjustified. Because one of the worst days that I ever saw Rebel, just being honest, is everybody when I was showing a tape of the one text and the three texts, I was doing all kind of like evidence on my. I mean, I was showing just how they was playing. And remember, at that time, early in the season, Mazi wasn't active, so it was a whole bunch of Cowboy fans. Mazi would have got blown off the ball right here. Mazi would have been trash right here. Oh, look at these one texts; they're so much better. I said, okay, let's do this. And I did this live. I said, let's do this. Let's go look at Philly with Mazi from last year. And we go just let it play. And y'all tell me, and this is a healthier line that Mazi went against. And they was motivated to ball out. Because remember at that time, they was trying to get Saquon that 2,000-yard record. I said, let's just go look at it. It was crickets. Crickets. As the film was just playing. And I don't do that low light, highlight stuff. I let that thing play. You go get the whole real picture, not something that I cut up to try to paint a rosy picture. Yeah. And guess what? They was all mouse quiet because the film never matched the noise that was being put on Mazi. Like, obviously, Mazi gonna lose a rep here and there, but we can show you where Clark lose a rep here and there. I can show you where Quinnen Williams lost a rep here and there. I can show you where Dexter Lawrence lost a rep and got his ass whooped by Dallas backups. So, what it really comes down to be honest, a lot of people don't even know how to judge the interior. They judge it off a few flash plays, and then they start making these snap judgments. And then once we become an angry Cowboys mob, it's almost you can't get up off of that. See, right now, the mob is right now also against Diggs. It's another mob that's against Steele, and it's a mob that's been on Mazi. So shout out to Mazi. I'm glad you got up out this toxic ass shit, to be honest with you. I'm happy that he up out of Dallas and that he can get a fresh start with a fan base that really understand. And Jerry said it today. Jerry literally said it today. He said he learned from Tom Landry that you don't supposed to judge no DT until after year 3. To after year 3. He said because they would turn the corner and they would surprise the hell out of you because that's the one position that takes 3 years to really develop. But did we give Mazi 3 years? No. We start calling him a bust after year 1, even though he had 3 different defensive coordinators, even though it was already predicted that the scheme didn't even fit him. None of that mattered because we already slandered him. So this is the deal. When you come to this channel, you ain't going to never get that type of mob slander, mob rule type of mentality. I will go with the crowd and I will go against the crowd. It depends on if the crowd is telling the truth or not. If the crowd is lying, then I'm going to stand flat-footed on the truth. If the crowd is telling the truth, I'm gonna stand flat-footed with the truth with the crowd. So that's the only way to me that you got to do this when you're trying to win a championship. But going back to Quinnen Williams, and what does this say? And then we go talk about it more likely tonight because we gonna likely panel up tonight. I already talked to Amp. I talked to my boy Landlord. I talked to Henny. We gonna likely have us a super panel tonight. You know how we do. But we gonna do us a super panel. We gonna talk about this. But what this means is that the Dallas Cowboys are building for the now and they building for the future. So if you're of the opinion that it's over for us, it's too much history that says that you can make a run, man. Like San Fran, remember when they whooped our ass the first time? When they beat us in Texas Stadium, they had to win 6 games in a row to even have a chance to make the playoffs. And guess what they did? And nobody counted their weak ass out. So why we go count us out? Like, why do other teams get to, like, go on a run and then do what they call impossible, but we got our head all down like we can't do the shit as we making upgrades, and then we getting a lot of people coming back. So let's think about all the people that's coming back. We got Overshawn coming back. We got Revel getting ready to go live. Now we got Quinnen. We mess around and we got a better linebacker now. Come on now. So everybody like, oh no, we gotta swap out the whole defense. No, you don't, bro. Listen, this is all we gotta do. We gotta take this defense from 32 to maybe 26, and we gotta get Brian Schottenheimer to go right back over and take back over his offense. And honestly, we need to fire the D coordinator. So what Quentin Williams mean is also this, is that we're focusing on the interior because we're truly trying to stop the run. They're showing you that Brian Schottenheimer was always serious when he said what? Games are won and lost in the trenches. And then my boy Bear say, boss, can we still get the safety? Yeah, the rumors are that they're going after Minka Fitzpatrick. And if they get Minka Fitzpatrick, then we talking about a safety that we gonna now have for 2 years. And all of these guys that we getting, these are not just now guys. These are building for now and the future. The only sad part that's also going on right now is this is protecting that old Matt Eberflus ass dude, because Jerry wants to protect his own name on this. That's what's going on. Jerry is heavily investing. And let me just say it like this. It's almost sad to watch. Jerry is showing more commitment to Matt Eberflus than he's showing from Brian Schottenheimer. Because Brian Schottenheimer can't even get his back. Brian Schottenheimer been very clear, and a lot of people said it's not right to how they treat Blue. It's like, bro, y'all got to read the tea leaves on this. Like, Brian has never liked them small ass backs, man. So yes, of course he go bench a small back when he fumble, because it's like this. This is the best example I can give people right now. This is the best example I can give people right now. If you got a type, she got a short leash if she not your type. So let's say if I don't like yellow bones. Okay. All right, take it easy. I'm just throwing it out there. Let's just say if I don't like light-skinned women. If I give you a chance, you better be on your best behavior, baby, because I don't like your type anyway. So that's how you got to look at it when it comes to Brian Schottenheimer. It's like, man, I don't even like little backs. So you better come in here and like do something to impress me, because I don't like you. I don't like your types. Jerry Nim hired that. That was Steven and specifically Will McClay, likely on behalf of Steven. So, so basically we got to be honest and ask a question. Are they really being fair, and are they doing right by Brian? Hell no. The person that they really showing that they trying to be right with is Matt Eberflus. But this is the good news about people like Quentin Williams. It's making it almost dummy proof for a dumbass D coordinator. Because let me just say it like this. This D coordinator, his system is just totally been caught up with. It's been caught up with. You can't have bend on break in the modern NFL. You can't have a defense that's relying on heavy zone. Like, you got to look at these quarterbacks. These quarterbacks has been groomed on the 7-on-7 now. When you're looking at these modern quarterbacks, and when you look at these receivers that have to now learn how to do option route systems, and when you're talking about option route systems, your receivers know how to read a defense just as good as a quarterback now. So if you go into some basic zones where it's in pre-snap, they already showing it, and you're not even disguising it, they go pick your weak-ass defense apart. That's why every time, man, every quarterback that plays Matt Eberflus looks like he's all of a sudden arrived. He looks all world. And that's really what the truth is about this whole situation. So what we need to do is, honestly, man, pressure to get this dude fired. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop a video around 4 o'clock or at the latest, 5. I'm going to need everybody to share that thing on Twitter, man. And let me tell you why we got to do it now. You got to share it now, because if Jerry go do something, he go do something while he has a bye week to make adjustments. If we get past this week, we gonna be stuck with Matt Eberflus, because it wouldn't hardly make sense, even if he go internally, to then do somebody different, because now you haven't given that coach time to really reestablish his group. So remember when they fired Paul Alexander, remember when they fired him mid-season, they did it during the bye week. So if we go really try to push for what's smart right now, we should be pushing for them to fire him now. This is one day we need to get all together, join forces, and go and push that hashtag out there, flush him down the toilet. Because, see, at this point, they building for him. They giving him a whole lot of quality talent. But if you're a bad trash coach, you're gonna still waste it. And he likely is going to waste it. So, but the good news is this, y'all, and fantastic news. Your Dallas Cowboys is being aggressive right now during the trade deadline. And they already making trades and going for it. And I would say this too. This is a great day for Dallas because this is almost like a welcoming of the bastards. Anybody that been following my content know that I've been proving and showing for a long time that for a while, Stephen Jones and Will McClay favored heavily the drafted guys over free agents. But when you seeing the emergence of people like Pickens, a free agent bastard, who's actually looking like he actually playing better than CeeDee Lamb, you looking at the impact of Clark early, the bastards or the free agents, they actually are giving room to future free agents. And let me tell you, if Dallas begin to embrace free agents, yo, Dallas Cowboys finna go ape. Because this is the deal. All those 12-5 teams that we had, they was really built on us fighting with our hand behind our back. Because at that time, we wasn't even respecting our free agents. We wasn't showing no kind of respect to them. That's why we never went and got Bobby Wagner. Why? Because we were showing preference to our guy, LVE. So we squandered those 12-5s by not even showing preference, not preference, just showing basic fairness to free agents. So when you get these kind of free agents, Quinnen Williams, and you get Logan, and they gonna come in here and play good, y'all. Give them 2 weeks. Give them about 3 weeks. Once they really learn the language, it's finna be some. It's finna be some. Man, your Dallas Cowboys finna look good. Win or lose, bro. It's all about how we go out. That's why I ain't for this, man. All these people talking about tank. I'm like, bro, I don't know where y'all get this old lose ass mentality. Let's go get some picks and shit. Like, nah, bro. I ain't trying to hear nothing about no damn picks and draft season and all that. I don't want to hear not a word about that bullshit. I don't care nothing about that, especially while you in the hunt. So okay, it's gonna be hard right now. Yes, you are behind. But now, bro, like who we got to be right now? We got to win a division. And who's vulnerable right now? Phil is vulnerable right now. So we can actually still win this division, man. So man, we just got to finish strong. We got to take these new tools we got, and we got to wrap up, and we got to, get behind it. And we got to push smart ideas as fans, because you matter. So I did predict this was gonna happen though. I said, man, I'm gonna go get a haircut and they go drop somebody else. And sure enough, I'm sitting here stuck in the barber chair instead of sitting where I could give y'all my best quality content. But don't worry, I'm gonna be home, and once I get there, I'm gonna drop another whole video, and we going live around 8 o'clock Central. So y'all stay with your boy Boss Show, man. This Quinnen Williams is fantastic news to add to Logan. I'm not interested in no crying. Don't come to this channel if you want to be a crybaby. Talk about the draft fan. That's fine. There's plenty of channels that's go do that. I'm not even talking against them people that do that. I ain't doing it, bro. I want to win it now, and I want us to try to win the whole goddamn Super Bowl right now. I ain't trying to wait till next year to start. I ain't doing that. None of us should be for that. Listen, this off season way too long to be trying to go ahead and go run into it right now. I ain't trying to run in no off season right now. I want to also say this to you, Mr. Jerry Jones. Thank you. Thank you. You've done some things that you haven't done. And so if we go be on your ass, we also got to give you credit when you go out there and make a move. I don't know if y'all heard him this morning. Jerry said he was on the phone since 5 this morning. Now think about how late that game was yesterday on the Monday night. And this man in his 80s, and he got on the damn phone, bro. At 5 this morning trying to get deals. And still did his radio show. That's working. So all the people that was on his ass about that oil deal, that was like, oh, he over here talking about, man, he trying to make $100 billion instead of building the defense. Well, what he doing right now? So if you had a lot of energy and crying and shit over him trying to get $100 billion, that's why I never had a problem with that. I'm like, bro, when we stop the sanctimonious stuff, and it's okay to be emotional, but we got to think through it. Isaiah, this is my barber right here, man. Dopest barber in Texas, bro. I swear to God, bro. When I be dope, it's because of him. Listen, I'm gonna ask you a question, bro. If you had a chance to get $100 billion,
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
bruh, let me ask you one more question, bro. Would you stop cutting me right now for $100 billion?
There's plenty of people that feel better than us.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
I think you would want me to do that.
I would want you to do that, bro. I swear I would. So I'll be like, go get that money, bro. So Jerry, remember everybody was mad. Everybody, oh man, that Jerry, man, he out there instead of building his defense, he out there trying to get that money. It's like, yeah, that's $100 billion, bro. Yes, like I stand with you on that. Get your money. So this the deal. We got to give him credit too, man. To me, I pride myself in being balanced, bro. It's not about being on Jerry ass. It's not about that. We get on Jerry ass when we need to. But when Jerry getting up at 5 in the morning to make calls for your team, we got to say that too. That's just right, bro. That's just right. So, and I'm a do right. Like if I say, listen, man, this whole challenge is about being measured and not being just one side or the other. I'm not anti-players. I'm not anti-Jerry. I'm for whatever's gonna be best for winning this whole thing. And your Cowboys made a move about winning this whole thing, y'all, with Quinnen. And this year, I'm not interested in quitting, bro. I ain't trying to hear nothing about no quitting, no draft picks, draft season. I ain't trying to hear nothing about that shit. I'm trying to hear what we did right now. We went and did a deal. And that's what I want us to do. Yeah, let's go. So listen, y'all, man, if you like this type of content, y'all make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe, man. I'm sorry I had to kind of just go live like this, but I predicted I would. I knew. I said these boys gonna make a move right while I'm in the chair. And I'm in the chair getting my hair cut, man. Tell them real quick where you can find you, bro, because, man, I'm telling you.
Next Level Barbershop, Cedar Hill, right in the mall.
Yeah, man. Listen, this is the best barber in Texas, man. I promise y'all. So when y'all see me on camera today, and a lot of y'all be like, man, your line is it's my boy right here, man. It's my boy. It's my boy, man. He the one be having me like I be want to kiss myself. Now it's in Cedar Hill. It's in Cedar Hill. Can you say it one more time, man? They trying to know where to find
Next
you.
Level Barbershop, right in the mall, right next to Razoo.
Yeah, right next to Razoo's, man. So even if y'all coming in town, y'all make sure y'all look him up, man. Y'all gonna have to probably book an appointment, man. He like that, bro. He ain't somebody that you just walk up in. He gonna be like, nah, you got to go somewhere else with that. So if you want to book an appointment, make sure y'all do that, man. He worth it. But it's your boy, Boss Show Me. I'm gonna be dropping another video in about 2 hours. So keep y'all notifications on. It's gonna be worth it. And then we gonna be going live at 8 o'clock Central. And we're going to be dropping a whole bunch of content all the way up until the next time we play. And I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. I'm out.
That third eye cuts.
Boom.